Hello, my tribe sisters. Thank you so much for coming last night. It was so good to be with you all and just so wonderful seeing where everyone is. So, thank you. Um, I wanted to share with you guys some techniques about like yoni steaming, but I was more inclined to actually share something else with you guys. I heard a lot of us talking about feeling disconnected from our bodies, from our partners, from our sexuality. Um, and then also that we're all in a really good place too. But I wanted to share something that's been happening that I've been working with and I have worked with in the past. Um, and it's actually this really soft, beautiful, vulnerable place that I'm in with my sexuality and with Andrew. It's very different than a couple of years ago, a few years ago, where I had this like surge of all of that yummy energy and things have shifted into like a very vulnerable and soft place right now. So, we were talking about yoni eggs and the ways that that can actually work with our tissues and kind of bring our awareness back and reignite us. Um, and I also wanted to talk about something else that's really great to ignite us and heal us and open up that channel again and actually open up connection with a partner. So, another beautiful thing that we can utilize to do that is our partner's penis and lingam. And so, as we get older and change, or any time in our lives, really, sex doesn't always have to be this aggressive, like that passionate, primal, thing. It's there's so many aspects of sex, and I was really, blessed to work with a tantra teacher who really kind of taught me these different ways. Um, so something that Andrew and I started that has been really sweet for us, and I do recommend it with couples, and I've heard good results. Um, is actually, and this is actually a tantric practice, is connecting, making love without a goal, and even like when you don't want to. So the idea is that in the same way that you might work with a yoni egg, maybe early in the morning or late at night, you're going to have a conversation with your partner about this. Hey, honey, I really want to reconnect to my body and reconnect us, but I want to explore this without there needing to be the goal of orgasm, just to kind of actually feel each other and get ourselves in connection again. So the idea is that, let's say it's going to be maybe an early morning practice or late at night, doesn't matter. So what you would do is you would first just like lay your hand on your partner's heart. So maybe, your guy is just laying down, just like put your hand on his heart, and lay there, and hopefully you've had this conversation before, and just say, yeah, I wanna connect. I wanna feel my body. Can you please allow me to be with you and feel myself so that we can connect? So then I say get some coconut oil, virgin coconut oil, a lube, if you like, whatever it is that you like to use. I love coconut oil, it's kind of my favorite. Um, and start by just placing your hand on his penis and just holding it there, feeling the warmth, and just hold, maybe hand on the heart, hand on the penis, and then allow yourself to potentially, I'm going to use this for an example. Just go down and say a prayer for his penis, for his manhood, for his soul, for your relationship. And you can go down and just like take his lingam, it might be soft, lingam, wand of light, and just, kind of hold it here. Like put your third eye on the eye of his lingam. Maybe like just, really powerfully and gently make connection You can breathe and just really, really slow down. Maybe you guys already do these things. You can take him in your mouth like soft. Again, there's no goal, right? Because I think so much of the resistance that I heard some of us mentioning last night is this obligation, this feeling that it has to be certain, and sometimes we're tired. And so just to sit there and really kind of come into your heart and say, I am offering a transmission, which means I'm giving, light to this man, the father of my children, this man who I share a bed with, this man who I'm hooking up with, like whatever it may be. And come into your heart, however you may connect with the divine, and honestly just like pull it up in your body and just transmit that energy of love so that this love can come back into you. And it's actually so important for the masculine right now to understand softness and to understand receiving. So, like I said, you may want to give little kisses, maybe just like breathe, make contact, keep imagining you're like infusing it with love and light and connection, whatever it is you want for your relationship, for the highest good of all. And if you decide to take it in your mouth, again, it doesn't have to be, fellatio, blowjob, no goals here. You may want to do just like a soft, so just like take it in your mouth. Maybe it tries to say, try and keep the penis soft actually, and just breathe and allow the tissues of your mouth to just merge. It's a transmission of light. That's what it can be. And so you can begin to use and work with each other's bodies for what, like, one piece of what making love is for healing. And so then what I would encourage you to do is to just practice entering each other. No goal. So soft entry is a really, really beautiful thing. And again, it's also this idea of allowing the man to receive. So rather than the doing or the aggressive, like trying to get him off, you're actually giving the energy of love into his body. So I would suggest like taking some coconut oil or lube, putting it on your vagina, yoni, holding yourself, making sure that you feel warm and good. And then, climbing on top of him and just sitting on his penis without entering. Just sit there, breathe, lie down, and hold and breathe. You guys already do this, but it's really beautiful. And try a soft entry. Like if your man isn't hard, also try like inserting when he is soft. And again, just kind of laying down, holding each other, feeling your guys' breath. Sometimes then the penis will grow and rise, and that's like really beautiful to feel it. And you're not having sex, making love to get off. You're literally just connecting your energies. And so in the same way that you would use a yoni egg, allow yourself to work with the penis, lingam, to know and feel your body. So really invite him to just receive. So you may want to sit up, you may want to lie sideways, and just kind of let yourself be entered and make sure that he's in agreement that he's not going to start thrusting, not going to start going after an orgasm, but you are actually giving to him. So you are moving to feel every little crevice, every corner inside of your vaginal walls, inside of your womb. And just connect, breathe, and feel. And also with your, pussy, vagina, yoni, whatever, yaya. You are giving to him. Let yourself feel the pulse and just allow your tissues to nourish his tissues and breathe and reconnect. Try stretching and moving around, and again, not like sex as we know, just kind of like breathe and feel. If you feel like having an orgasm, of course, great, go for it. But it's more of to really use this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wand of light to know every part of your body. and to awaken you. And then, after a few minutes, I suggest ending, say thank you, giving a nice kiss, a hug, and then coming out as slowly, consciously as possible. Feel every tissue, every release. And just leave. When you separate, make sure you then kind of bring a hand back on his lingam and breathe, saying thank you, and a hand on the heart, like total tenderness, total love. Begin to think about all the things you love about your life together. If you have children together, if it's a new partner, one night stand, all the things that you are enjoying about this person. But yeah, that's a really, really, really beautiful way to begin to rebuild a sexual and intimate connection. It's so sweet, and it's really healing for the body. I even suggest doing it like I think Andrew and I did it like for 10 days straight once, and it just kind of rebuilt our connection. Nothing to do, nor we didn't have orgasms, nothing like that, but it allowed my body to stop that that tensing, that defense. So give it a try. If your man is so turned on and he can't stand it and stuff, make sure you don't override yourself, but allow him to, if you're done and complete and you've felt yourself, and he needs more, invite him to actually touch himself and just sit there, maybe again have a hand on his heart, maybe stroke him a little bit and say, yeah, I want to see you pleasure yourself, and watch him, take him in and let him be vulnerable. And that's a beautiful, beautiful connection. So I was really called to share that with you guys. It can be really, really, really great, and a really great way to rebuild the sexual connection between partners and to come into a different way of making love. It can be a little bit of adjustment, and that feminine side of us can worry, oh God, is he okay? Is he taken care of? Blah, blah, blah. But it's really beautiful practice. So try it. I hope it's helpful. It really helps me, and it helps Andrew, and it helps our marriage. And it's helped a lot of other people too, especially, you'll see. Okay, that's it. So that's just one thing I want to share with you. I love you. You're also beautiful. Thank you. Okay, I hope that we gather again soon. Mwah.